Hello, my friends. Just before we get started in today's episode, I thought you'd find this interesting. So this is a page from the latest game for Cardiff Met Uni, and in their programme, basically. And in each programme, they do like an interview with a player or a featurette on a player. So the other day, they contacted me for screenshots about Harry Owen in his career. And it's called The Big Interview. So let's just have a quick read through it. So, with the season being the club's first on popular computer game Football Manager, several players have been keeping us up to date with their progress via Twitter. One player, Harry Owen, has found online fame through the game via YouTube vlogger Loki Doki. Hello, that's me. Harry told us all about it in this week's big interview. Met. Hi Harry, thanks for talking to us today. How were you first made aware of your YouTube stardom? Harry says, I was made aware of this through Twitter. People kept mentioning me that I'm a legend on this. This is you guys. You guys did this on this guy's YouTube channel. So I checked out his channel and I could not believe what I was seeing. Tell us about your virtual career in Loki Doki's game. So Loki Doki is the guy who has created this YouTube channel. It's basically him filming himself playing Football Manager. He started at Cardiff Met Uni, where I had a good career, scoring quite a few goals. That's true. He was top scorer the first season for him, and then it all escalated from there. Since then, he has taken me to the likes of Lazio and Wolfsburg. That's amazing. Met then said, and what was the reaction been like from other FM players and followers on Twitter? The reaction has been mad. Right, this is all you guys. Especially on Twitter, I get new mentions and followers every day. Even hashtag all hail the Owen has been mentioned a few times on Twitter. Amazing. You know what you have to do now, guys? Go tweet him, or just all hail the Owen. I think it's on my Twitter, so you can see what his Twitter address is. Finally, what are your ambitions for the rest of the season and beyond? The ambitions for the rest of the season is to keep my place within the first team, making sure I'm ready when I get my chance to come off the bench and make an impact. Hopefully there'll be many more chances to show that I'm more than capable of playing at this level. Thanks, Harry. And then there's a screenshot of his career, which, if you look at it, figuratively, it's not the best, is it? Let's face it. He's not banged in. He had one good season, didn't he, with Lazio? He scored like 7 goals or something, but yeah, it's not been the prolific, let's say. Right, just thought you'd find that interesting, guys. Keep it up, that was amazing. Right, let's get on to today's episode. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 23, I think it is, of the Journeyman Save. I'm wearing my slightly green top today, just to get a bit of see-through action. There's words written here, look. I don't know what that is. Right. It's just a bit of fun. Right. Because basically I'm a child. You all know this. You've all learned this throughout the year that I've been doing YouTube. I'm just a childish person. Right. Let's talk football. Today is going to be a massive triple header game, so we've got to get on quickly, but we've got to catch up with the results first, and they've been going much better. We've been playing much better. We kept our cool this time. After the indifferent form that we went through, this sort of spell of form, I was like, no, we're going to stick with it. We did this, we changed it up too early last time. We'll just play through it. It will come good. So after the Sparta Praha game, we played Gustav and beat them 2-0. Nijland and William Al-Hassan Nayantaki. He's a 17-year-old youth academy legend. Okay, we paid £1 million for it. Kind of youth academy legend. I just fancied giving him a go. I don't know why. I think it was because partly down to our patchy form, and Foul Harbour playing shit was probably the biggest part. We dropped Foul Harbour for a couple of games, and he got a goal. Absolutely delighted for the youngster. And then we played Eintracht Braunschweig, and Foul Harbour was decided to bring back in, and then he decided to go and score a brace with Nijlan getting the other goal. We then played Genk in the first leg of the Europa second round. Foul Harbour hat-trick. So I think 5 goals in 2 games. I think we can officially call that back in action. Nijland with a single goal. And then we played Leverkusen at a decent away draw, to be fair. Nijland with a brace. They had a man setting off right at the end, so it didn't really matter. Leverkusen draw, not too bad. They're 5th in the league. I'm okay with that. So here is the league table. It looks as though, unless a miracle happens, top 2 spots are just beyond us. I think we're fully battling it out for that 3rd spot. And I think, obviously, Champions League is the big thing for next season. Champions League, then Champions next season. I think that sounds like a good idea. So, as I said, Valhaber's back in this side. I'm just going to show you a couple of the players, because somebody asked me, sort of, you haven't seen the development of certain players and stuff like this. So, here's Brad Kitching. Just a superb player. I'm disappointed. He's got not bad leadership, work rate 12. He's almost a really good captain. If he had a couple more, he could be a really good captain material. But he's really progressed well. Victor, our 20-year-old sort of centre-back, I'm giving him a bit more game time because I was just checking. I was like, bloody hell, he's getting quite good. Still 5-star potential. 7 caps for the under-21s in Spain. I need to give him a little bit more game time. So I'll show you a couple now, and we'll go through more as we get on. I'll try and show you a couple each episode. Right, okay, who are we playing today? We're going for the triple header today. So it's Genk in the second round. This should be easy, I'm going to say. Got to say, big shout out to Lafitti at the moment, playing 8.12 in the last 5 games, 7.68 this season so far. He's probably our best player. While Lenny's injured, Pishorn obviously hasn't played many games, but Niaki's 8.2. Okay, fair enough. Not our best player, but our best player that's playing a lot, right? Lenny's still injured, so he's keeping his spot. I'm glad I kept him because I was tempted to cash in. I didn't think he was that amazing, but clearly he's fucking brilliant. Right. Also, I suppose we better chat about Liverpool, shouldn't we? Because it was on last night. We played all right. The Genie just made one of them mistakes. He's been brilliant the last couple of months, Genie, so I'm not going to hold that against him. Just a back pass, not enough on it. Yeah, he's not ready. Yeah, that's good as well. And we played really well after we went 1-0 down. We got a couple of goals back. Coutinho getting himself another goal. Very happy. Divock Origi, I thought, man of the match for me by a mile. Some of his hold-up play is beautiful. He is so good at holding the ball up. It's unbelievable. Some of the skill moves he does as well. So I was really pleased with that. And we got 2-1 up, and then obviously we changed our style a little bit. Apparently that's true. Coutinho was ill before the match or that morning, so he didn't want to play him all game because he was just getting knackered. So that's understandable. We changed, because of our lack of depth in our squad, we changed the way we played. Matip wasn't fit to play the whole game because he had a back injury. So it's kind of, and we played all right. I thought we did all right, and then obviously the sucker punch right at the end. Could have defended better, but it was still one of those goals that pinged him out a lot and then just fell to someone's feet and he turned and poked it home. Should have done better defending it, but it wasn't as bad as some of our defending has been this season. So I'm gutted that we didn't win that. We deserved to win it. But it's more for me about the reaction to it we have next game. I'm not even sure we were playing, but we just need to come out and beat somebody, and then we'll be back on track. I don't mind the odd draw. We're not the Arsenals of this world or the Chelseas of this world when they would go on their stupidly long runs. We're nowhere near there yet, so I don't expect us to win every single game. So I was pissed off for a couple of hours, I'd say. Oh, look at that. The goose just jumps the man. Can he hit one with his left peg? Oh. So I'm overall, I was a bit gutted. Didn't deserve a draw. Deserved better. But it was not too bad. Bournemouth are a good side. It's easy to forget. They're on a good run at the moment. Yeah, so I'm glad I got that out of my system because, I was for the first half an hour, I suppose, after the final result. Oh no, what is that? That's a miss. Good. Great commentary. Yeah, so I was really angry I was so grumpy. And Curly's like, it's just a game. Because, that always cheers people up, football fans up, when their girlfriends say, it's just a game. Why are you worrying about it? Okay, it's a decent save, but it's a tap in at the back post of Vassar. Nothing to worry about. We're still 4-2 up. Don't worry about it, boys. Don't worry about it. And the last thing I want to do is talk about brand new patrons on Patreon. Harry Forster, Nathan Edge, and Stefan. Thank you very much for your support, guys. Welcome to Patreon. Yes, I said it right, and then I confused myself. Welcome to Patreon, my new patrons. Yes, smash that. Seamless. Okay. Still nothing to worry about. It's 4-2. It's 4-2, We're just letting them have a bit of fun. Like, oh, you going to get back in it? No, of course not. We're going to smash you in the end. Falhaber's going to get himself some goals. That's what we want. Keep up the run. All right, the Goose drives forward. On to Antwi. You can see how important a player Nijland has become because two of my brand... That's a decent ball across. Nijland! Speak of the devil. You can see how important he's become in that two of my brand new patrons, if you watch the credits, you will see that one of them is his manager and one of them is Nijland's agent, because that's how important he's become. Val Harbour sort of wins it. It kind of just got deflected off his face. Good finish from Nijland. He applauds himself as he runs away. Everybody's just running around going... Also, I got this in the post. I was going to just watch this, wear it tomorrow, but I'm going to show it to you. I got this in the post, and this is an amazing t-shirt if you're a Game of Thrones fan. Okay? I'm just going to cover up the screen entirely here. Ready? Are you ready? Oh, no. There we go. Sorry, ladies. Right? Yeah. I'm in the Night's Watch. It's going to mean nothing to you if you're not a Game of Thrones fan. Basically, they can't. If you're in the Night's Watch, you can't have sexy time with anyone. God, Bamba's done well. We looked at him before the game, didn't we? Last game, decent player. Yeah. So, thank you very much. There wasn't even a name in this, so whoever it was, speak up and thank you very much. Absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love it. I did a lot of searching for Game of Thrones t-shirts, and there wasn't that many good ones, weirdly. But that was classic. I love that t-shirt. Thank you, whoever that was. You're an absolute star. To celebrate, we're going to score a goal. Make it happen. Make it happen. There we go. I'm a genius at this. I didn't realise that all this time I could just say score a goal and they would go and get one. I don't want to waste my powers, though, so I'm not going to do it all the time. Right. 2-1. Away goals. Lovely. Nijland with a brace. I don't know if he's actually scored a hat-trick. He's got a shit ton of braces and single goals. If he's got a hat-trick, it's maybe once. Valhaber's playing turd, isn't he? Just after saying it. Right, Cruz, give him some more game time. I'm still thinking of selling Cruz in the summer. And we'll give Luis Adrio, our youngster, a game at left-back. Pleased with the team. I've also just signed a couple of new scouts. A brand new head of... director of football, and a chief scout. Just to up, we've got a good setup now with our staff, but I thought I'd up it a little bit more and get some really top level scouting in. So those should be. It cost like £1 million in compensation because one of them's on stupid wages and a stupidly long contract, but he was the best one. So I was like, fuck it. We got money now. We don't have to care, do we? I am wearing my Liverpool top. Kiss the badge. Right, Blanco. Probably shouldn't kiss the badge whilst managing Wolfsburg. That's probably a bad sign. Yeah. Right, Adro, lovely dink forward to Antwi. Nice. Goose. Go on the Goose. Drive forward, son. That's a great tackle, to be fair. Yes, I think this season we've got to get Champions League, surely. Champions League. We're not going to win the title unless some miraculous thing happens. You can have that. Eric Lambert, that's Ricky Lambert's son, scoring the equaliser. And then next season is going to be massive. It's going to be Champions League, and we're going to have money. And I think, like I said before, we don't need a bunch of players, so I'm going to get 1 or 2 proper gems that can go straight into the first team. That's the plan. Come on, Victor. You're not playing very well, mate. Right. Do we want to give anyone game time? Not really anybody important. We'll get the match fitness of the wheel up. I think this will be the wheel's last season. He's just dropping off now. He's on too high wages to become like a backup, so I'd rather replace him with a youngster as a backup than have somebody on quite a lot of money. Right, looks like we're going to see it out. Disappointing that we didn't get the win, but I'll take this hefty draw. And we'll go on to the next one. Smash. Who is it next? Werder Bremen, isn't it? And then it's Bayern. Easy life. They've got a guy called Prince. I must sign him, or at least scout him. Right. He don't score. A draw's fine. And a draw is fine. Thank you. Great tackle from Kitchen there. And, he's missed that. Adro clears it away. Panicking a little bit here. Clear it away. Just hoof it, Victor. That'll do, Victor. Nice. Go on the Goose. Why is the Goose furthest forward? Whatever. Right. There we go. Job done. Right. No messing about. Straight on to the next one. Right, on to the second game versus Werder Bremen. Harry Owen is on the bench. He will make an appearance, depending on how things are going. Will impact when he actually does come on. Unfortunately, Antwi's are still on international duty at the moment with the under-19s, so Christian Cruz is going to step in. I'm not a massive fan of Pozzo. It's saying 4-star potential, 3.5 stars. He's valued at 7.5. There's just a few too many bits missing from his game. He's not really providing enough. If you think back to the days of Van Dam in that same position, 3 goals, 5 assists from 20 is not really enough. He should have more of an impact. So bringing in Christian Cruz to see if he can do the job. We're going for Kitching and the new guy, Sarmiento. Right, I'm never going to get that name. Who's already improving, liking his style. His flair's going up apparently, so that's good. Right, he's still learning the language, still learning the tactics, but I think it's high enough now that we can bring him in and be confident. Where's my voice going? My voice is disappearing. Right. Nijland, the complete forward, has scored 34 in 36 so far this season. That is quite impressive, and he's not even a lone striker. Okay, we got not the best weather for football, and I know that means we should play longer football. Hyde Hill's going to tell me off in the comments that I should be playing longer ball because it's not how we do things around here. We will go free-flowing, attacking football. Right, they got Rennie Adelaide still. He's still hanging on. 32 now. Still a decent player. Right, there we go. I don't even know where they are in the league. What you saying, Yap? Okay, all agree with the Yap. You have to agree with the Yap because he might murder you in your sleep if you don't. Pretty much. Right. Let's have a look where they are. They're 7th, so they're doing all right. We need to win this, boys, though. No messing about. It's a shitty day of weather. We're just going to do our stuff, right? We're confident going in. Foul Harbour is annoying me. I've got this sort of issue with Foul Harbour, which is, and I'm sure you guys have had him had players similar in your games. There, he's just made a great tackle, to be fair. Just a little bit. Go on. Nijland. He skied it. I didn't expect that. It's just a bit too streaky. Like, we saw him score 5 goals in 2. Well, you didn't see him. I saw him score 5 goals in 2 games, and he looked like the best, like Messi in his prime. And in other games, he just disappears. Go on. We've hit the post. I'd rather have somebody that's like decent but more consistent about it, you know. Nijland's a bit too extreme because he's just amazing at football. But just somebody that's never just going to go missing in games. Somebody that will, even if he's having a bad games, will still try and do stuff, step up, get assists, get the odd goal still. It's kind of all or nothing with Foul Harbour. And do you know what that means? That means we might have to bring Harry Owen on at half-time. He could be the difference maker. Right, we're on top of this game. We're creating chances. We just need somebody clinical, right, to put those chances away. And what do you do when you need something clinical? You bring on no, you don't bring on Harry. But we're bringing him on anyway. All hail the Owen. Right, come on, son. We got this. I'm confident he's going to get us a goal here. Or more likely, even with his 1 passing stat, make some outrageous pass that only Harry Owen could make. Some sort of no-look, back heel, flick, trip thing. Right. Okay. I'd like a highlight, though. A highlight would be nice. We need one of them first before we can... Okay. Get creative. Come on. Okay, nothing's really happening here. So they've got a defensive throw. Nijland wins the throw. Cruz is onto it. Cruz is there. Get in there, Cruzy. 7th of the season. He's just got his first cap for Spain as well, which is quite impressive. It suddenly made me feel like I should be playing him more. I did think he was going to pass to the Owen there. Owen was waiting to pounce. Look at him. Like, he just kind of didn't move, to be fair, did he? He just kind of stood there. He pulled out a defender, yeah, with his amazing movement. Sometimes the best players don't move at all. That's what they say, doesn't it, on Match of the Day and sometimes? Right, stop going attacking. Stop going attacking. Cheeky, can't concentrate. And a cheeky, time-wasting sub. That's what we're going to do at this moment. Go on the wheel. And De Silva for Azapura. Bit more energy in the centre of the park. Hopefully we'll see out this last 5 minutes. Harry Owen played a 6.4. 6.4. What excuse can I think of why he played it? Well, obviously his teammates didn't want to pass to him. Selfish play on behalf of the teammates. He probably got a 6.4 because he never touched the ball. Because his movement was too good and his teammates couldn't read this sort of movement that he was making. I've tried my best there. I've tried my best, honestly. It's as good as it gets. Right, that'll do. It's a bit of a scrape, but we deserve the win. I'll just say, yeah, well done, lads. Good win. Yes. Right, on to the big one. We're playing Bayern. If they win this, Dortmund have got a game in hand, so let's say they win that, it'll be 62. If we win this, it's sort of this little hand on the trophy, innit? Little hand on the championship. Right, Werder Bremen lose, yep, that's all good. Right, on to the Bayern game. Right, here we go, game day. Someone asked me to check out a certain someone. Many of you who will remember him. Steve Brown, the actual Steve Brown, not Steve Brown, and not Steve Brown. Okay, I think I've actually got that right. Yeah, see, I can spot a player, right, can't I? Look how good this guy is. Ridiculous amount of bright green numbers, that's what I'm going for. Oh, look how good he is. 51 caps for England now. He's on 190 grand a week. He's a world-class player. I knew he would be. Let's just move on from that. Makes me feel bad. Right, Bayern Munich. I had a nice little news article that said Wolfsburg face the impossible, which is always good for morale. Right. Lafitti's playing really well. Like, Lenny's back from injury, but Lafitti is just playing like a man possessed at the moment, so I've got to give him another game. Who wants him? I also noticed that Nijland is wanted by Juventus. They can go fuck themselves. He is not for £80 million. There you go. You can have him for 80 million. Even then, I'd be tempted not to. He hasn't even got a bloody cap for Holland yet. How good are Holland that he can't get in their fucking team? That's the question. Right, Antony's back from injury. I'm going to drop Pozzo. I think he's definitely getting sold in the summer. Di Quito can get dropped as well. Kevin De Silva can come in. I've had to put, there's a few PRMs here, and that's because to keep a few people happy, I've had to say, I'll guarantee you Champions League at the end of the season. There's about 3 or 4 players in my team, so if we don't, it's going to be a rough summer. Right, I'm not even going to look. I know not to look at their best players. Both teams come to us in good form. Yes. Right, here we go, boys. This is it. This is the test. Nobody fancies us to win. That's the sort of team talk we want to give there, Stam. Right, let's go for it. Let's cheer them up a bit after that. Old Yap Stam's brought them all to tears. Okay, good luck, everyone. I just want to give them a game. Like we talked about before, I don't think we're going to catch them. Even if we beat Bayern today, I don't think we're going to catch them. Unnecessary, Blanco, but well done. So it's more about if we can play them on our own terms, play us the way we're playing, so not changing to sort of counter how they're playing. Oh, Jesus. 44 minutes gone, 44 seconds gone, and they've almost scored. But just sort of seeing that we can actually hang with them, and then with a couple of additions, we can start beating them on a more regular basis. Or saying that, they're coming forward again here. Jimi Hendrix to Exposito. We can see the pass coming on. Ben Hamlet. Oh, Exposito. Okay, that's just a tap-in header from like a yard out. 23rd goal. Okay. You know what I was saying? Oh, dear. A little bit worried. So it's still early doors, right? This means nothing. Match stats mean nothing after 9 minutes. We'll keep telling ourselves that. Ball across. Kitchen just got pushed out of the way. Right. He's worth £51 million, their striker. So he's not a bad little player. You know, might make the bench for us. This is Foul Harbour's last chance. I'm going to drop him again if he doesn't score. Okay. Yeah, we're getting the possession. We're just not creating anything at all. It's hard because when you've got the possession, you don't really want to go counter-attacking because that's counterintuitive to having the ball. We might have to change up how we play here. We're just not good enough at the moment. Like I was saying, it needs a couple more additions. It doesn't look like we're good enough to do this. Look at that. To not have a shot, the way we play, with the amount of chances we create, to not have... Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, he's onside. Okay. Yeah. To not have a shot the way we play. Oh, we've had 2 shots now just to piss me off. Right. Okay. We've got to change up how we play here. I don't want to see your replay. Fuck off with your replay. Okay. We're going aggressive. I'm not saying we should win this game, but I want to look like we have a chance to. Would be nice. How can we change things up here? I don't want to go too crazy. I'm going to take that off. Mix the passing up a little bit. Drop it to counter. Stop these things. Keep it nice and simple. We could hit an early cross. That would be quite nice for the counter-based stuff. I think we drop these back to support because they're just like too much room at the moment. And then we're going to bring Lenny on because he's on a yellow card as well. Do we want to change the shape of how we play? Boop, 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 boop. We could put him on defend. Oh, I just don't know at the moment. No, we'll try that. We'll try just we'll go flexible. We'll try just changing the way we play, not the actual formation. Or apart from Harry Owen obviously coming on for Foul Harbour, who's just playing like an absolute nobody. This will scare Bayern as well. When they see how... They think they've just kicked off and they're like, oh, cool. This will be easy, lads. Second half. But they don't know. Here he comes. Rousing applause from the whole stadium. They all know a legend. They're just all pleased that they could get to see Harry Owen play before he retires. Okay, let's see how this does. So, it looks like we've stopped them from having shots. We just haven't had any more shots. I know it's almost counterintuitive to go, well, we're behind, so we should go more attacking, but that's not always the case. Oh, that... Okay. Well, it's stopped them playing, hasn't it? I don't think they've had a shot this second half, and we've had a couple. It's not ideal in the grand scheme of things. Okay. Yeah, well, fun half for everybody involved, I think, there. Drew the second half. There you go. Isn't that worth half a point if you draw the second half? Okay, I'll ask the regulators. Pretty easy 2-0 win in the end. That stopped them playing, so that's good to know that doing just those small changes without the formation change actually just stopped Bayern in their tracks. Obviously, they're 2-0 up, so they might be less pressing and stuff, but it was disappointing. Yeah, I'm not going to go nuts at them, but that was disappointing. Right. Okay, fine. He's okay. Do we have to pay a lot of money? That's only 1.6. Lenny going to go up to 49 grand if he plays one more game. What's he on now? He's on 40. Yeah, whatever. Owen fouls. Good. Yeah, it's not about goals for Owen. It's about passing and building companies and what else? Burger vans. He's only got 5 hours. 5 hours, nothing for Owen. He's gone much longer than that before. Right. On that note, we're going to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. It went kind of as expected, really, wasn't it? We got through in Europe. We beat Werder Bremen and lost against Bayern. If you had to put money on it, you probably would have said those results. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Please hit that like button. It helps people find the channel and all that good stuff and all the boring analytics stuff that most people find dull as shit. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.